So the PB reality show, which stands for Pacific Beach, which is an area in San Diego, for those of you who don't know, is an amazing show, and it features Jim Lawlor, otherwise known as the PB Millionaire. He has an amazing lifestyle, and the PB reality show is all about sharing that.
Jim as a boss is really cool. He's very laid back. He's really nice. If we ever need anything, he tries to help us out the best that he can. He really takes care of his employees, and I'm glad to be one.
Working for Jim has been really fun. He's really professional and compassionate, and he really cares about his girls. I couldn't ask for a better job.
Jim has a really fun and outgoing personality and likes to make sure that everyone's having a great time in the office.
People have an idea of what it's like, but it's really not what anyone expects. Just the energy surrounding when everyone gets together and we all just like have a vision for like what our day's gonna be or what the party that we're gonna have. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that just view it as something that's not what it is, and they don't realize like how just great it is to work here. Like, Jim is just like so caring, so nice. Like, he just really has the girls in mind, and it's just a really nice working environment. Like, wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah, it's really, really great. It's so fun.
And when I first came here, I was so scared, and I honestly wasn't scared because of like the show itself, because I had seen episodes in the past, but I was
You just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, what
like
the
you
girls
come into something like this with no idea what it's gonna be like, and then it just like surpasses your expectations in like the most like wonderful way.
Yeah.
And literally, I've made 2 best friends out of this.
Straight up though.
Does he ever get mad? Does he ever reprimand you? Does he ever get like, you know, I can't think of a good word that's PG for the camera, but
no, not really. Not maybe if I make a mistake, he'll be like, "You made a mistake." I'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then it's over with.
so he doesn't ever get like, you know, mean.
No, I would never say he's a mean person at all. He's very laid back, which is good. Probably because he meditates so much.
Does he really meditate as much as everyone says he does?
2 hours a day, once in the morning and once after I leave for work.
I think I was Jim's first employee, and he literally lived in his office. And working with him though was a blast. It's a lot of fun. He had no money. I think at one point he said I was making more money than he was, which was pretty funny. But it was a good time, and he was a super laid back guy.
Jim is honestly such a great guy to work for. He's so laid back. He's always there for us. I feel like I learn something literally new every single day of my life just by being around him. He's such a knowledgeable man. He honestly is just a really all-around great guy.
When I first came to an event for the first time, I was really shy and nervous when I'm normally not, but the PB Millionaire instantly came up to me, started talking to me, and made me feel so at home. So not only is he good at comforting people, he is also very generous. He cares so much about the homeless and helping them out, and he likes to share that passion with others by allowing us to have the chance to give back to the community as well, which I think is really cool.
Jim as a boss is very entertaining. He's super funny and always has something witty to say, and you just never know what's going to happen with him, so it makes the day fun.
Jim's a character, man.
It was fun working for him. I would say more than anything, you know, you would be laughing your ass off throughout the day. So it didn't feel like, you never felt like a boss.
On a typical day at work, we get here and we have a meeting, usually about what we're going to do today. And then we go to lunch.
A typical day working for Jim consists of Starbucks always, which is my favorite part, tons of shopping, of fun lunch meetings, and basically just having fun.
When we have parties and things like that, we have to go to Party City, Target, stuff like that, just to get the stuff that a typical millionaire would need.
The last event that we went to was the Valentine's Day event, where he brought us ladies to a really nice restaurant out in Pacific Beach and gave us all gift bags. And he gave the cutest little speech about how he wanted to make us all feel special for Valentine's Day, because it's just like such a day for us ladies. And like that's like the kind of person Jim is though. Like he's very caring and kind and just like
super generous.
Super. Yeah.
I've been Jim's limo driver for 7 years, and Jim is really a wonderful guy to work with. It's a lot of fun to go out with him all the time and see all the people having fun with him.
Have you met Jim yet, the PB Millionaire?
I sure have. He's a great guy. He really is.
What do you guys think of Jim, the PB Millionaire?
He's awesome. I love that guy. Every time I hang out with him, I'm like, you are so rad.
Very classy.
He's awesome. He's amazing.
You're a good friend of Jim's, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Great guy.
Awesome. Well, obviously I've known Jim for a while, so I think he is great. I like what he's doing with the show, and I like his story, his background, where he came from.
Let me tell you something about Jim. He's really a considerate, courteous person, and he's always been that way.
Jim is a long-term fan that I would keep friends for the rest of my life. Jim is an amazing man. He's a gentleman. He's a community builder, and he brings happiness to all around him.
Always giving away prizes, he always is giving back, and he enjoys his life and just is always having a good time.
There were hundreds of people at the premiere night, and it was pretty amazing. Everyone was really upbeat and cheering.
Jim is the most humble person I've ever met. Down to earth. I can't say any more than that, but he is just true to his heart. He's very sweet. That's why he's putting on this house in a castle. Who has a castle?
Jim lives in a beautiful castle at the top of the PB Hills between PB and La Jolla. You pull up to the cul-de-sac and you see this huge house, and it looks like a castle. It's so pretty. There's a flag flying high.
It's basically have the coolest life ever on camera.
I love to have Jim as my boss. He's the best boss ever. When we come to work, his #1 rule is to have fun.
Jim came from nothing, and now he's doing so well for himself. And of course you're going to have haters, but you also have people that really admire you when you're in a position like that. Jim does really good for himself. He works really hard, and he takes care of his staff really well, and I really like working for him. I think the show's, a great thing to do. I love doing it. We have a lot of fun, the shopping, the decorating, and Jim's just a cool guy to hang out with on a daily basis, so it works out.
But that was when I ruled the world.